It's the dawn of creation, and the heavens are in uproar. Why? Because Lucifer, the morning star, once the most magnificent of all angels, has just executed the most audacious act of rebellion in the celestial realm. He persuaded a third of heaven's hosts, subverted the divine order, and even dared to ascend the throne of the Almighty. But how did an angel, celebrated for his beauty and wisdom, choose to become the archetype of all rebels in existence? And why did he forsake his exalted place in heaven for eternal damnation? Well, let me take you back to the very beginning. In the boundless beauty of the early heavens, where eternity unfolded in harmony, there stood Lucifer, adorned with every precious jewel, and endowed with a voice that could weave the very fabric of creation. His brilliance was unmatched, his position esteemed by his peers and the Creator alike. Yet beneath this veneer of perfection, a dark seed took root: pride. It wasn't just any pride, but one so profound that it blinded him to the truth of his nature. Lucifer began to see himself not as a creation, but as a creator, not as a servant, but as a sovereign. His heart, once a bastion of light, became a citadel for darkness, his ambitions so lofty that they sought to usurp the very throne of God. The divine order was now challenged by one of its own, a being of immense power and splendor. The heavens, previously a realm of unshakable order and peace, became the stage for a drama that would end in tragedy for the morning star and his followers. Lucifer's descent from the heights of heaven to the depths of hell was not merely a fall but a plummet into the abyss of infamy, marking his transformation from the bearer of light to the prince of darkness. This tale of rebellion and divine justice serves as the origin story for the figure now known as Satan, a name that echoes through the ages as a symbol of defiance and fallen grace. It's a story reminding us of the thin line between light and darkness and the eternal battle waged in the hearts of all beings. The seeds of rebellion were sown not with malice, but with a whisper of pride that crept into Lucifer's heart. It was a pride that bloomed not overnight, but grew insidiously, nurtured by his unparalleled beauty and wisdom. As the morning star, Lucifer basked in the adoration of the heavenly host, his radiance eclipsing that of his brethren, setting him apart in splendor and esteem. Yet, with each passing moment, the whisper grew into a roar, a relentless echo that questioned, "Why should I bow? Why should I serve?" It was this pride that blinded him, transforming reverence into rivalry, loyalty into dissent. It was within this discord that Michael emerged, not as a rival, but as a mirror to Lucifer's brilliance, embodying the true essence of divine will and unwavering loyalty. Michael, with a demeanor as serene as the calmest waters, yet as formidable as the fiercest storm, stood in stark contrast to Lucifer. Where Lucifer's light had begun to cast shadows of doubt and ambition, Michael's radiance was pure, untainted by pride or envy. He was the archangel, the prince of the heavenly host, chosen not for his splendor or wisdom, but for his unwavering commitment to the divine order and his profound humility before the Creator. The stage was set, not just for a clash of might, but for a confrontation of ideals. In the heart of heaven, a tension brewed, a silent war that pitted brother against brother, light against shadow. The seeds of rebellion, sown by Lucifer's pride, had germinated into a challenge that threatened the very foundation of celestial harmony. As Lucifer marshaled his followers, a legion of angels seduced by the promise of freedom and power, the heavens divided. It was no longer a realm of unblemished unity, but a battlefield, marked by lines drawn not in sand, but in the very essence of creation. The impending conflict was not merely a rebellion, it was a cataclysmic shift that would determine the fate of all existence. The celestial realm braced itself for an upheaval that would forever alter its course. A battle that would encapsulate the tragic downfall of its brightest star and the rise of a new order, etched in the chronicles of eternity. As the heavens quivered on the brink of discord, the stage was set for a confrontation of cosmic proportions. The dichotomy between Michael and Lucifer was stark. Michael, wielding the might of righteousness and the authority of the Almighty, did not revel in his power but bore it as a solemn duty. His purpose was clear: to uphold the divine order and confront the insurrection that threatened to unravel the fabric of creation. Lucifer, driven by a desire to usurp the throne of the Most High, had transformed his once celestial light into a beacon of defiance. He rallied a formidable third of the heavenly host, angels swayed by his charismatic allure and the promise of a new order where they would no longer serve in fealty but reign as sovereigns beside him. His brilliance, once a testament to the Creator's magnificence, now cast a shadow over the very realm he sought to dominate. Lucifer's challenge to the divine order was a fundamental assault on the principles that governed existence, an attempt to rewrite the celestial edict that had maintained harmony since the dawn of creation. As the conflict erupted, the heavens themselves became a battlefield, the tranquil beauty of the cosmos marred by the scars of battle. Michael, leading the loyal legions of heaven, clashed with Lucifer's rebels in a spectacle that defied imagination. The fabric of reality bent and twisted under the strain of their conflict. Stars dimmed and galaxies trembled as the forces of order and chaos vied for supremacy. Each exchange between them was not just a clash of swords, but a contest of wills. The battle raged, transcending time and space, until the moment of culmination arrived. Michael, with the authority of the Almighty coursing through him, delivered a final decisive blow. It was an act not of vengeance, but of justice, a sorrowful yet necessary end to the rebellion that had threatened the very heart of creation. Lucifer, once the morning star, now the embodiment of defiance, was cast down. Lucifer's descent was not a quiet one. It was a plummet marked by the mourning cries of the once celestial being and the triumphant roars of the faithful. No longer would he walk in the light of the Creator. His path was now one of shadows, a path that led to the gates of hell. In the aftermath of the celestial conflict, a profound silence enveloped the heavens. It was a silence that spoke volumes, resonating with the weight of what had transpired. The heavens, scarred by the tumult of rebellion, began a slow but deliberate process of healing. Michael, the victor, not by might alone but by the righteousness of his cause, stood at the forefront of this restoration. The legions of angels, once divided, united under the banner of their unwavering loyalty to the Creator. In this renewed heaven, Michael emerged not just as a warrior of unparalleled valor, but as a beacon of hope and steadfastness. His name became synonymous with fidelity to the divine will, a symbol of the unbreakable bond between the Creator and his celestial servants. In the hearts of the faithful, Michael's image was etched as the embodiment of courage and righteousness, a guiding light through the darkest of times. The restoration of order in the heavens was a testament to the resilience of the divine will and the indomitable spirit of those who serve it. It was a reaffirmation of the eternal truths that govern existence, that light will always prevail over darkness, that unity is forged through adversity, and that the divine order, once restored, shines brighter than ever before. As the heavens basked in the light of restoration, the universe entered a period of introspection and renewal. The conflict between Michael and Lucifer offers profound lessons and insights into the nature of divine justice, the consequences of defiance, and the enduring power of loyalty and humility. In the calm that followed the storm, a deeper understanding permeated heaven and earth alike. The conflict had laid bare the unassailable truths of the cosmic order, that loyalty to the divine will, humility before the Creator, and obedience to the natural laws are the pillars upon which harmony is maintained. This saga served as a divine parable, teaching all of creation about the eternal battle between light and darkness, order and chaos, humility and pride. The echoes of the conflict resonated far beyond the confines of the heavens, touching the hearts and minds of countless beings across the cosmos. The story of Michael's unwavering valor in the face of rebellion and Lucifer's tragic fall from grace became an example of moral guidance. This story, woven into the fabric of spiritual belief, continues to inspire faith, courage, and the pursuit of righteousness in the face of adversity. As the saga of Michael and Lucifer endures, it serves as a compass, guiding humanity toward a future where harmony reigns supreme. In the grand design of creation, this triumph and story of redemption remains a luminous thread, reminding us that even in the darkest of times, the light of hope and the power of love will forever shine through.